Alright, well, thanks for coming out to meet us today.
The Paranormal Endeavors for a while has been looking for a second case manager.
The hunt for the assistant case manager continues.
We've had a couple potentials that have come and gone for personal reasons.
I'm familiar with Crystal because we worked with her outside of Endeavors on Klein Studios production, The Diviner. Good luck.
Thank you.
And hopefully we can welcome you aboard and hopefully you'll stay. Yeah.
With one new field researcher, an old one says goodbye.
I just want to talk some stuff with you, so.
Alright, have a seat.
I came to Eric's place tell them my decision. I want to step out of the team for a while, because I have some issues going on home. And I wish you guys the best, and you guys are the greatest out there doing what we're doing, so.
The team prepares for another case with a new assistant case manager candidate.
Alright, thank you for all coming out. This is another investigation that we have Mary put together.
We're going on a new case tonight that I set up. They feel there's negative energy kind of coming from the area where the garage is torn down.
Hello, April.
Yeah.
I'm Eric, Team Lead Paranormal Endeavors. That's Crystal.
I would hear my floor, like the creaks in the floor, and I would turn around, and of course there's nothing there. I feel like this hallway is active.
Energies are detected immediately.
Pounding on this door, trying to get it open. Do you see something?
Have you done any exploring in the attic?
No.
Does the new candidate pass with flying colors, or just passes a gas station while running away?
Training is going real well. I'm very interested in what's going on.
Pretty strong. It's like suction. Just.
Who's here? Some of us, our life is done here on Earth. You need to go to the light, please. Follow the love, follow the healing, follow the faith.
I just hope that nothing bad comes through. And if they do, I'll call you guys. You guys are awesome, so thank you.
A reminder of everything happens for a reason.
When Raffi had exited, he'd actually indicated there was a reason he felt he needed to go back home. Home being Puerto Rico. We literally did his exit interview about 2 weeks before this hurricane came up and slammed Puerto Rico. So he had to be there. His family was there. As time came by, as a funny way of revealing if our decisions are right or not. Alright, well, thanks for coming out to meet us today. And as you know, there's a few things that we're going to go over here, and we've been trying to get our case manager situation settled.
The Paranormal Endeavors for a while has been looking for a second case manager. be more like an assistant case manager. So we've had a couple potentials that have come and gone for personal reasons.
Amaya had at least completed the shadow case, and then couldn't make anything work after that. And then Andrea had just gotten through training but couldn't make a shadow case work. So moving on, we have a third candidate now for the assistant case manager role, and that's Crystal. Poor Mary, she's done it herself consistently for a few months now. We had a couple interim case managers there, and then we had a new candidate, Amaya. She had joined us. She completed her shadow case, but just life wasn't quite in sync for her to be consistently with us. Then after that, we had an interest from another candidate named Andrea, and she joined us. We met her at the Picker Nose when we investigated there. And again, it was just not quite meant to be for that. So we really want somebody who can actually stick with it. I'm familiar with Crystal because we worked with her outside of endeavors on Klein Studios production, The Diviner, and she played an actress in that. She was an actress and played a role in that, and she's Jarrett's mom. So I know her a little bit better than a few candidates have passed through.
Yes, this is my mom, Crystal Marshall.
Nice to meet
This is
you.
Derek
too.
Klein,
Right.
and I'm sure it looks very.
Well, it looks different from the first time that I've been here. I remember being here probably about when I was 20 years old, somewhere around there, maybe 22, and we were kids. We'd been partying. We came here because we met a gentleman that was a biker, and I believe his name was Dan.
First time being here at Eric's house. I had talked to my mom about the occasion, and she had started telling me a story. I had brought this up before, in which she had thought she had been here before with another incident. So my mom, she had a chance to come down and actually come into the house. Did not tell her anything about where we were going, what house it was. She knew we were coming to Eric's, but what house it was or what to expect, didn't even tell her it is haunted. And immediately when we come around the corner, Mom's spotting houses that she's trying to remember, comes up to Eric's house and goes, "Oh my God, that's the house." And I said, "Oh, that's good, pull in the driveway."
It's kind of fascinating to get a little bit of her flashback, pick her mind for how it was in the early 70s or so when she was here approximately before.
She still has fun with the ridicule issue.
Yeah.
My growth has helped her grow.
A lot.
Seeing me find my strengths and my abilities, and then what I've learned, I've taught her quite a bit.
Yeah.
And a lot of that she has repressed is now coming full flow. Some of it's uncontrollable. It really takes her over sometimes.
When something bad is going to happen, I get a real ill feeling.
Included Mom in on it, since the lady of the house is more in tune to help to talking with females, and since Mom had already been here 30-40 years ago, well, it had been 40-some years ago, that maybe she would remember her.
When I saw her on the front porch, her hair was done up in a bun type thing, and she had like a bun here, and she was dressed in a Victorian dress, and she was at the time when I was here, the communication was she was a caretaker, some sort of a caretaker.
She had a blast going through it, seeing what her kid does, and actually getting a chance to participate.
So if you have any questions, especially, just ask.
Think she'll fit in so far as you're
Yes.
reading this?
You have a really lovely energy, and I'm really excited to see how you fit in and how you, as soon as you get a few under your belt, how you feel about it.
I'm going to make sure that you don't run away, that you don't squeal out feces.
Try to go to the bathroom before investigation.
Yes, yeah, no, piddle yourself because something startles you. So those things, we have to tackle you halfway down the street. stop you because you're running away, then it's not a good fit.
My energies with her, it felt like she really was very interested in being a case manager and being a part of a paranormal team and having that overall goal of helping the client. So I'm looking forward to seeing how she works with the rest of the team.
I think, hoping, that this will be the end of the search, and we'll get somebody to join the case management team, help Mary out. And if Mary ever decides it's just too much for her, whether it's health related, and she steps down from that role or steps down from that team, if that day comes, then we definitely want to have this business continuity in play to where we have someone who still carry on the torch.
She has absolutely beautiful energy, so I'm super excited to kind of see how well she fits in, and I'm hoping she sticks around for the long haul.
Appreciate you coming by here. The training will start here, and good luck.
Thank you.
And hopefully we can welcome you aboard, and hopefully you'll stay. If it works out, hopefully we'll have our assistant case manager in play. Yeah. Happy?
Hey, how you doing, Eric?
Hey, how are you?
I just want to talk some stuff with you, so.
Alright, have a seat. Hey, you messaged me and I was a little concerned. I was like, what's going on?
Well, I'm here today. I came to Eric's place to tell him my decision. I want to step out of the team for a while, because I have some issues going on home with my son, her mom, his mom, and some other personal issues too. And I'm gonna step out of the team for a while. So.
You mean Puerto Rico home?
Yes, I'm gonna move to Puerto Rico actually on Saturday. I'm leaving Saturday at 6 a.m. I'll be hitting land at 4:12 p.m. Puerto Rico time is just an hour ahead. So, and I don't know how long I will be there, but that I'm gonna quit the team. It wasn't an easy decision. It wasn't, I gave it a lot of thoughts on Tuesday, but I think for now that's the right decision. I have to fix some stuff, and as soon as I fix it, I'm hoping to come back and get back to Iowa and get back in the team. They let me.
So, and I know there's a lot of us that will miss you. Make sure to check the team chat because I know there's going to be some goodbyes.
Yeah. One of my first cases, and I was in the barn with Mary, and something grabbed my ass, and it was pretty funny because there was nobody behind me, and I'm gonna miss a lot of memories like that one. I'm gonna miss Mary whipping ass like in Manila when I was doing my interview. Sorry about that, Mary. I'm gonna miss David falling asleep in investigations. I'm gonna miss a lot of stuff, I'm gonna miss my guys. They're good guys, they're like my family. I'm gonna cry if I keep talking about memories, but I wish you all guys the best. Eric, it was always serious, but I'm just joking. Jared, was the elder for all the guys, and India. I'm gonna miss India too, a lot. That was last minute decision, and I think that's the right move right now. But I'm hoping to be back in less than a year. Okay. I have to take care of some stuff. I'm not gonna lie to you. I will miss you guys. I will miss you guys a lot. Like I always said, you're like my family, all of you, and including little Tori. Tori.
Yeah, Tori. Yeah.
I hope you guys continue helping people. Recently, actually, to offer to join 2 other teams, and I declined it. That's like no, because I don't think they're like I don't know. There's something, I don't know. I'm not gonna mention name or nothing, but I stay with my team because I think we help for real.
Yeah. Well, appreciate it. After you. follow you out. Alright, man.
And I wish you guys the best. You guys are the greatest out there doing what we're doing, so.
Thank you for all coming out. This is another investigation that we have. Mary put together. Was in contact with the client. Was it April?
April is her name. Well, we're going on a new case tonight that I set up. It should be a good one. I do think there's multiple things going on here too. And then we have a little girl named Ava who is 1.5 years old. And they have lived in this house since November. And what they've gotten so far is they know that the house was built in 1927. They're renting, and the landlord, he says he's okay with us coming. It's like a 956 square feet house.
My name is Crystal Farnsworth. I am Jarrett's mom. I'm excited to be with this team. I'm excited for the evening. As Mary was reading some of her synopsis of tonight, I was picking up maybe a hanging.
Tonight should be a good night. I've got a good feeling about the outcome. It shouldn't be too bad. It'll be nothing like some of these other cases that we've had. That's just my initial feeling on it.
Have heard stories from previous owners, the previous tenants, that there been strange things happening. And let's see.
Was the garage attached or was it separate?
It was separate.
I figured that in that time.
Yeah. I think that we can really help these people. There is a child involved, so that makes it kind of one of our priority cases.
On this one, this will be Crystal's first case. This will be her shadow case, and hopefully she'll do well. We're hoping, as I say to everyone, that there won't be any tinkling of the pants, running away, needing a change of pants because of a number 2 duty done in them. So
I'm really excited that this is my mom's shadow case. So it's neat to have her come on here. She was a huge influence for me to become who I am.
I should say I'm very happy for Crystal coming onto our team and being the co-case manager with me, because I think that she has the knowledge. I think I can actually learn from her.
Here's to her making it through here. I really doubt she'll go running or trapping her or anything along those lines. She's seen some stuff in her day. She's a tough old bird.
He actually died on September 7th, and
what year?
December 7th of this last year.
Okay. I thought you said September 7th.
Oh, September. Yeah, I mean September.
Last year.
Yeah, last year.
Gotcha.
So it reached the 1 year anniversary. It's approaching the 1 year anniversary.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Gotcha.
And let's see. Some activity, TV goes on and off during the day. Sometimes nightlight flickers in the child's room. Toys move by themselves.
I really don't know what more to say other than I'm just excited. And I thank you ever so much for letting me do this and join the team and become part of endeavors. I've enjoyed Jay telling me things that he and I have talked about.
Yeah. And this could be one of those multiple layer things. It could be duplicate because of the history of the place, and not to jump the spiritual a little bit, but chills when he said something about the brother. So I think he's around. But we'll do the science first, because that's what we got to do. Keep our things in check.
Well, my preliminary on the way down here, American test, I brought up that I felt it was an onion, where there was multiple layers, several things going on in this. It's kind of my initial first feelings on it. So.
They hear, or when they're walking down the hall, they get glares of light, where should it be? And I ask, well, is there a window that can cause this? And She doesn't think so. So I guess I will give this over to you.
Excited about being able to expand my thoughts, my soul reactions, things that I pick up, things that I have suppressed for many, many years because people won't listen to you.
So we'll go ahead and get started here, and we have our stuff pretty much ready to just grab and pack up.
Yeah, not really. I'm just getting kind of a feeling there's more of a spirit counseling going on that's going to be needed. You know what I mean? So the whole figuring out some answers and just that coming to terms, that normal thing that we run into, dealing with some of the layers of stuff that's going on.
Nice. That's pretty cool. Sheridan has some relics
left here.
I almost want to continue going straight. Part of me wants to. I'm going to go this way briefly. Nice.
Turn left onto Armory Avenue.
Right there's
What is this?
It's a Masonic temple.
Masonic temple. That would be interesting to investigate.
Oh, yeah.
Your destination is on the right.
I am Eric, Team Lead Paranormal Endeavors. And Crystal.
Hello.
Mary, Case Manager, Talk.
Hi.
And Jared.
Hello. There's a lot of stuff happening. There's just a lot of things to explain.
Yeah. Well, we can go to the next location if you want.
Okay. Here, my floor, like the creaks in the floor, and I would turn around, and of course, there's nothing there. I've heard that my basement is scary from a previous tenant.
Okay.
They said that was the creepiest part of the house, and that he was the reason. He was the one that put the lock on the door because the door would just open by itself all the time, and so we keep it locked.
Okay.
So, and we don't go down there. And the guy that we had here before said that there is just a negative one, just a guy, an original butthole that just wants to be left alone, doesn't want nobody down there. So I respect that. So
Okay.
I feel like this hallway is active. Just a little bit ago, Terry was here. We seen this ball move, but of course it's moving now, so it could have been the air.
Right.
But we noticed it moving back and forth. I noticed these balls move before, not around these vents, but I've noticed. Yeah. So I'm wondering now.
Is that an intake or is it an outtake?
It feels like it's an intake.
Okay. The intake will do that. That's where we debunk stuff.
Okay, so we'll just take that away from over there.
Yeah, these are really, really lightweight.
Obviously, it's something nice or something that's positive. So this is her room, and she was yanking, pounding on this door, trying to get it open. Do you see something?
Have you done any exploring in the attic?
No, but you're more than welcome to go up there. I don't think it's anything. I think it's just installation. I've never been up there. Do you feel something up there?
Well, that's one, because there's certain areas of the house that entities or spirits will kind of go to be away from the living, so to speak. So they it's like some closets, crawl spaces, basements, and attics are all part of that. So I'm not ruling out that it could be coming and
Kind of a
going.
highway deal.
Picked up on quite a few things as we're going along.
Training is going real well. I'm very interested in what's going on.
But she was the owner here, and her husband did pass away, I believe, in the dining room in a hospital bed, is what I was told.
Okay.
From just health issues. I don't necessarily know why. And then,
Home hospice.
yeah, something like that. And then Marie was the wife. She passed away in 2003 and actually had died in hospice, but she was still living here. This was still her home. And then my landlord that owns it now, got it from her then. And then I found out that her granddaughter passed away like literally a week after
or before that, and they were really close, I actually have all their obituaries, and they actually all died around this time, just so you know. Like, one of them just had a funeral in 2003 tomorrow. Like, so it might be interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, now I was talking about your cough. Have you had it all day?
No, I just had it.
Just got it, well.
Why we were in there?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yep.
See, these are things we take note of.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to ask her because.
Good job, Mary.
Yeah.
Good job.
Got it.
I've been teaching her, things that you normally will shrug off, or most people will in their day to day. These are things that's like, okay, why? You stop yourself as a sensitive and you say, why am I having this? Why is it happening now?
That closet door makes noise. I feel like it just ticks. And I felt more energy in the sunroom, and I feel the energy so much in this room. So, and I was told that the man down here, he told me that there was negative energy out there where that garage used to be.
Feel it, Crystal?
So you can, I'm shaky kind of because I'm nervous. Do you want me to go in there?
Not if you're not comfortable.
Well, I can't.
we
if you
don't
want me to.
Yeah, if you're not comfortable with something.
Oh, God.
A hastily built masonry. I mean, it's literally
The client was showing us around the place, and there is a room in the basement, and she was getting like pains in her chest and kind of feeling like the air was heavy in there, and we were on the same wavelength because everything she was feeling, I was feeling too.
I also was in that room, and I could feel a very, very heaviness. It's not evil. It's more sorrow. It's like somebody who needed to accomplish something. I understand that he's at peace with you being here.
Okay, well, I guess I feel a little emotional and he feels that way. I feel kind of want to cry a little bit because I care about them.
I get waterworks quite a bit.
Yeah. I'm a very emotional person.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Well, don't fight.
That's part of
Sometimes
I genuinely care about them, and I'm very interested.
Sometimes it'll flood.
It's probably in her 60s or 70s, maybe 60s around that time.
But at your age, though.
I don't know. I try to ask if anyone will give me those pictures. I was told that someone looks like me. Here, the man told me that the younger woman, yes, he told me that the younger woman looked like me. He presented herself as she had dark hair pulled back, wearing a dress and glasses, and that she looked like me.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
You're giving me a little bit of it is crazy. It is crazy.
No, because
That's okay.
That's
Okay.
I don't know how far
I
don't know how far I can go.
Yes.
You're
You
brushing
go
that
all the
edge
way.
there, Crystal, yep.
That's the fun part about your shadow case.
And we'll see. There's an easy way to do it without getting hurt. Poke a head up in the attic.
You're climbing, not me.
I know. I've done that many times.
None of the rest of us will.
Yeah. Anyway, so we'll go get our equipment then and get set up. So thanks again for.
Oh, thank you for everything. You guys are amazing.
Mary will do the hug too. Literally, as I was going out to get the first bunch of equipment to carry in, apparition towards just on the other side of a car that they have a Pontiac. It was on the other side of that, a man just looking out at us. He came through, there was color to it, but yet it was sepia. I don't know how to explain that, but to me that tells me a time frame at least before 1955. So he's an older gentleman, maybe like farmer's bib type guy.
Proper grip so it can turn and move, and you're still solid. So that way it's free flowing. Okay? Now you want to keep on
I have been doing this wrong for a while now. Then
out here, so that way, if they spin this way, they don't hit you. You can come out farther. Arms out, not your body, Mary.
You shouldn't have told her that, Jarrett. Hold him in like this, Mary.
Yeah, hold them right next to your face so it beats you. Get rod slapped.
Rod slap.
Really, I have used these before. It's been a while.
So what we'll do, put this one.
Setup went really, really fast. It was really good, especially for training for Crystal. This is going to be interesting calling her Crystal instead of Mom.
This is exciting. I'm having a good time.
And you literally have to set that boundaries of this is my place, my space, I'm alive, you've had your time, we can coexist together, but for my sanity, let's share the time. You can exist in this house while I'm asleep. When I'm away, you can do whatever you want. But when I'm home, I want my peace and my sanity unless you have a message for me.
I want to work a little bit with Crystal in this first session.
Right on.
Would you, maybe us three and go, Mary, do you mind watching monitors for the first?
Fine.
My first session was interesting, and the equipment is really unique. I needed 3 hands.
Okay, for the first session, I was at the command station just watching the monitors.
All right, this is mobile audio. This is session 1. Jarrett, Crystal, with Eric present. This is downstairs basement. You want to go in the room or on the side? Okay. Step in.
We've got the ball sitting there as a marked trigger item if this door moves.
You see that?
Do I?
This is a black light, so you can see those.
Lime.
Yeah.
That's just lime
I
glowing.
know, but it's weird.
It's the lime in the mortar. That's why the old gravestones glow. They're just kind of cool.
Is there anything that you would like to say to us or make a noise for us or something? There's devices that can detect your energies. Make it blink for yes, do nothing for no. Make a cricket chirp. I mean, that's... Holiday. Well, it's holiday weekend. So, starting down there, we kind of felt the presence being watched, and try not to get into too much of the spiritual right away. So we're asking questions. We're asking, neck injury. We're asking questions like that. And chills briefly.
I got chills too.
Okay, so he's trying to do an audible voice phenomenon. I might tell Mary to whisper. Hey, Mary, are you able to whisper just a little bit?
Okay.
Thank you. We could just hear you down here, and we might be hearing some things out, but we wanted to rule you out.
Okay.
I'm Mary.
Voice.
Hello.
And then anytime you do that, that's the other thing. Anytime you use a radio or anything, it will set it off. So that's not anything. But
Thought I heard some whispering.
from behind you.
Yeah. It was back here behind me.
And just kept feeling that grumpy. Just a grumpy. And they were just, it almost sounded like they were having a discussion, a couple of them.
Is there somebody here with us?
What?
Is there somebody here with us?
If you're back there, can you move that door?
2 audio down here. Maybe you showed yourself in a photograph. A couple things we're just trying to do here, if you want to know our motive. It's just trying to make sure if there's a message or anything that you may have still that you might not have gotten a chance to really pass along. Not everyone is as unique as us to come in to give the opportunity. And B, we want to make sure that kind of validation for the family that lives here. We want to make sure everything's okay. You guys contemplating shutting the door? I'm getting chills.
Can you move that door for us?
If you want it shut, you can shut it.
And then he obviously got tired of us being down there, so he slapped Jay on the back and then told us to get out. So, is there more than one of you? Yeah.
Yeah.
You got that. Earth? Is this Ernst or is it Christy?
I don't know, but he's grumpy.
What?
He's grumpy.
Yeah.
I just felt like I got slapped in my back. We're not here to cause any problems or altercations or hurt or aggravate or anything like that. There's no need to be angry or upset or grumpy. It's okay.
Fit the MO, the story that we were told.
Well, I want
you
you
to
to
be left here alone.
I want you to look at my back if you get a chance.
Are you want to be left alone? Could you shut that door then if you want to be... We'll leave this area for the time being, I guess, if you want to shut that door. That without a doubt will let us know.
That you want to be left alone and this is your place. I'm gonna walk towards you.
If you're unhappy, that's part of why we're here, trying to figure out what is it? Is there something that would make you happy, other than maybe asleep for the time being?
I'm getting a real bad pain in my neck. Kind of in that granny spot.
Chills because I know they said something earlier.
It's kind of in that granny spot of your neck.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost like a separation.
Was there? Don't go and ask it as a scientific form. You can let us know by confirmation, please. Was there something for audio that's that kicking on? I heard that it's weird because it had a hiss first. I was like, what? Did somebody get hung here? Or did someone hang themselves down here? Enjoy your moment here.
Yep. We'll be back.
Hey, we got this feeling of a get out, and I felt a slap on my back. When they came to it, they, of course, found little marks on there that was there. Nothing bad about it. It's just he's just grumpy, and that's fine.
Where? Never had it in.
Right there? Okay.
Right there, can you see it? Scratch mark?
Oh, he scratched you?
Yeah, he was angry.
Can you see the scratch?
Just grumpy. Not bad. Not bad.
Faint. It's...
Yeah, there's a scratch mark right there. 2 fingernails.
Can I see it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I
See the well?
Yeah, I see it.
And up here.
Yeah, I see it on both sides.
He was ready to say, okay, it's time to go. I want my space.
He's told us to get out.
Yeah. So,
I heard it.
And it's not bad. It's not negative. There's no negative energy off
It's
of
just
him.
his
He's not.
face. Yeah.
He's just grumpy. He's a grumpy old fart.
That's what I got out of it the first time.
So,
So that's
He's like a grumpy grandfather.
okay. Same guy that
and
was in the basement
and I-
before.
and I was getting down there and I brought it up about masonry.
Is your friend still here?
Yeah, she fell asleep. She was tired.
I'm getting
I'll
kind
wake
of
her up
that.
when it
I'm
gets
getting
past
kind of that feeling that maybe he was a mason.
Mason. Who was that? I don't know.
He built.
Concrete.
He would.
blocks.
But
He
there's
might have
also an
built the
organization called the
blocks
Mason,
down there.
Oh, okay.
the Freemasons, Masonic
Oh.
Lodge.
I don't know.
Well,
Is it
that's
supposed to
the
ring a
Sonic
bell?
Lodge of town.
We just drove by it, yeah.
Yeah, the Masonic Lodge is less than a few miles away.
Yeah,
Have you?
How do you spell that? I want to write that down.
Clients have showed us a picture of what we think the prime suspect of the, potentially the dominant entity here is. We're going to work with that more and try to get more validation on that. Yeah,
And it was
the man
confusing.
that had, like I was saying, I kind of described him as wearing those bibs, or almost like the farmer kind of like Grandpa would wear.
Right.
So now he can show us and see. That's what we saw. That looks close. I think it was a little younger version of him
You can see, yeah.
that came through. 'Cause
And that's Maureen, his wife. That was also here. Lived here with him anyway.
And that one's strange because it's in sepia, but in color.
Mm-hmm. So that to me is like that's kind of validation. He was standing but he didn't come off quite as old. He was older, but he seemed to manifest, and that can happen sometimes, manifest in their prime or a time, that period that they were, that was important to him, I should say. So he didn't.
Grandma in my house shows up as a 12-year-old girl sometimes.
Yeah.
Because that's how she sees herself when she's at Playful. So.
And that's both of them. That's
And that was military time.
Mm-hmm. I think I think we have a suspect.
Yeah, I think so too. I think we're dead on him, and I think we got his attitude too. Mm-hmm. It's nothing to really worry about.
And
It's
he's
just
here to protect the house.
Yes. It's just like that grumpy frickin' grandpa or uncle that he's just he'd come up and give you frickin' whisker burns and laugh, type stuff. He's just that stubborn old coot.
Him and India's old man would get along nicely.
They get along great. Yeah, exactly.
Keep you company if you don't want any of us to be down here. Oh, maneuvers nicely. Oh man, that's smoother than a baby's butt. Sweet.
There he is.
That's awesome.
That is awesome.
Is there anyone in here that takes care of Ava? That's the baby's name, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
We have these devices.
Stop. Christy, are you in here? Somebody's in here. Baby?
Yeah, it said that twice. You keep saying that. Same thing.
They were talking to them and then they were talking to us. It was like double a repercussion of double of what they were saying.
I don't know, like Mason something. Are you a part of the Masons?
Brother. Did you hear
Brother?
that?
Your brother?
Masonic brother?
Are you communicating through like an intermediary? Is that a yes? Could you say that again? Maybe that's the double thing. Is that the double thing?
Could be.
Because it almost seems like someone's, at the phone, listening, and then relaying only what they want to pass along to somebody else. Because it sounded like...
Yes. I agree with you.
Because it sounded like when you were saying that you were Eastern Star, it had almost sounded very faintly on there. It's like, she's an Eastern Star. I mean, like they're passing the message along.
Like there's several in the communication.
Right.
And I believe those brothers are stuck here, and I think that they need to be let go from the earthly realm. Did Ernst summon you here when he was dying?
What did it say?
Yeah.
That's what I said, yeah.
Yeah? That was loud.
Do you need crossed over to the white light? You need crossed over to the white light?
There's that double
I heard that again.
What?
I just get the feeling that evidently when Ernst was really, really sick, he must have summoned his Masonic brothers here, and they're like stuck. That's the feeling I'm getting.
Gonna go and do the spiritual and see if there's anybody that needs to cross over.
I'm not going to be using it for answering questions, but more of an energy identifier. So as we cross the threshold, we'll see how this goes different. Because it's been pretty good about being parallel and staying where it's at. This is what it was doing earlier, and this is why I brought up the square as well. You see what it's doing, Mom?
I do see what it's doing.
Huh?
I do.
It's creating a Masonic symbol.
Yep.
Really?
Yes, it is.
And there it goes again in another position.
Yeah.
I don't know if I have the...
Is that the pyramid?
Yeah.
Yes.
Showed the square the first time.
Pyramid.
And there goes the third side of the triangle with the square again.
Oh, wow.
Well, yes, I am a virgin. This is my first time.
There's that, yeah. Funny if they said, good. I heard a laugh. I heard a laugh. I'm seeing old cars from like the 70s, the early 70s, 1970s. So you're showing me automobiles from the 1970s and something metallic with white, and I think that might have been part of the body of some car, maybe.
Eric said what?
Eric said what?
It was a sentence. Eric said something.
For audio, listen back. Is this still your communication thing that's going on, where it's like a three-way? You're taking the message and sending it to someone else, and now we're waiting to hear back to see. Is that what's going on? Correct. Chills?
She turned the air off too, so you
Should be no chills, huh?
Highway.
Strong with me, aren't you? You're near me.
Wave.
Getting through.
Automatic.
But I think it's multiples, Jay. I think there's more than one person in
Oh, yeah,
here.
there's definitely more than one.
Is the musky man or musky men in here? Are you with us again?
Musky smell.
Trying to pull me backwards into the closet, aren't you? I feel it.
And the rod's just pointed right at you too.
Yep.
There's a lot of energy, like Eric was getting sucked towards the closet.
Is there a portal that you want closed?
SB11, it came across and said the portal when we were asking about what was being drawn. My rods at that time that Eric had said, I feel like I'm being sucked in, immediately pointed directly to the closet. So that was kind of a sign. And
no visions really currently, but pulling me this way, definitely.
Yeah. Well, that and the rods are...
Look at the rods.
Yeah. Going this way, aren't you?
I get it. I'm getting chills from the waist down. Why?
Do we need to shut that before we try to do an offering for those that are still here that want to go?
Think you can help?
Somebody just went by me.
Because what I'm getting at right now is just because it's so much...
There's too many people here.
Right. I don't really want to do a white
much.
light offering until we kind of maybe close down Interstate 80.
Yeah.
Did you want to maybe do a portal closing?
Yep. I may have to use my bag anyway.
Well, there's... I mean, someone just went by me.
Yeah.
Right.
Let me grab my stuff to close portals.
And hopefully my barrier will keep them a little bit off of you for the time being.
Oh, there's
No,
just...
I'm not stopping.
There's so many. There is so many.
The last word that the ambulance said was Reverend.
Yep,
so they know that you're
working.
Yeah.
Yeah, they know that you're doing that.
There's some preparation. As a necro, I shut this down. This will no longer be a highway. With this blessing, this is now sealed.
Are you there? Are you still leaving
How you doing?
alone?
Well, I'm feeling better. I mean, I'm not quite as tired as I was. Again, you know, Crystal put her hand on me and you spraying.
Mm-hmm.
It helps, again.
Alright, that should help shut some of this down. I'm not getting that cold breeze.
I'm not getting the cold either.
Alright, I'll try this here. Those of you that want to go. Goodbye.
Just heard a goodbye.
I heard a goodbye.
One went. One just went. That was the female.
Goodbye.
That was the
Anyone
female.
else? Goodbye. Anyone else?
Thanks, Bill. You'll be happier. We were in the bedroom, and it's just like I could just feel all the energy just drain out of my body. I mean, it was. I've never been drained like that before.
The blessings and seeing the people go to the light, I do feel they were Masonic brothers, and there were some ladies with that too. It was a portal that was open, and I believe the communication that we were getting was them talking back and forth.
Alright. Opening this light right here. You can see it. It will help you and guide you to where you need to go. Call upon my St. Michael the Archangel to come down and help those souls who do not want to be here anymore to go on to where they need to go. It's into the arms of their awaiting higher power, their arms of their God. Help guide them to where they need to be, please. Seeing a little bit of the turquoise blue color, which is a good sign for me. Those are just going crazy.
Back and forth and back.
The cat is on the bed. I just saw the cat on the bed.
I don't smell it.
I don't smell that.
Does that mean closing? What does that mean, Jay?
Seeing the light, seeing the crossing.
There it is.
There it is.
Uh-huh.
I'll hold this open a little bit longer here because I know some of you are debating it.
Yeah.
Some have gone, but not
all.
I think all those that want to haven't, because they're holding themselves back. Like I said, nerves, it's okay. If you're uncertain, it's a different transition. Go.
Yep, go.
Go.
Do you see the light? Go.
Go. You can do it. You won't be alone on that journey. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I started getting hot and sweaty, but it was like it was.
You were sweating.
Yeah.
You were.
Not like a bad. I mean, it was
Just
warm.
Yeah, your forehead is wet.
Yeah.
I had last weekend. I got hit with a hot flush.
I'm showing it. That room is dark there,
Yeah.
but there's a bright white light in there. It's not there now. Oh my God, that was cool.
All right.
That was great. Thank you. Christy, are you the female that said thank you? I want to thank you.
I think we found, and the puzzle pieces, you know, because it starts out like that. We get told only from the briefing initially, which could only be a little part of it. It might not be the whole story. So we come here and we kind of found the rest of that story pretty quickly.
Yeah.
I mean, just the four of us, which was kind of nice. And then me seeing the guy outside, and that started it for me. And then downstairs encountering him, and then you encountering Charlie that you had picked up fairly early in the night. And
My shadow case, I believe, went really well. I think my future with endeavors will be very good. I think I have potentials for them to help them.
Definitely be something to show me.
It's basically just remember it's your house. You set the boundaries. You allow what happens. It's just like a bad relationship and a bad boyfriend. Okay, you allow them to treat you the way they treat you.
I think, speaking of Crystal, I think she did good. I didn't have to chase her halfway down the block because she ran from something. Thank you again.
Oh, thank you
Thanks
so
for
much.
staying up this late.
Oh, no, anytime for this stuff. Thank you. I appreciate everything you guys done for me.
Yeah, no problem.
I mean, this has been awesome. I'll recommend you guys, for real.
Oh, well, thank you.
Thank you, sir. Very much. Oh, yeah.
Thank you guys. Yeah.
And he's not a hugger, so you're not lucky.
Well, special.
No problem, brother.
Thank you. Thanks, you too. Thank you.
How are you?
Good. We're huggers now.
Always. Hi, sweetheart.
And we love getting that validation from the other side when we do things, because was this a thank you for just coming here and being, doing spiritual counseling? It was a little bit of that. Was it a thank you also for doing the offering that we provided, which, guided them in the direction of, okay, you can go if you want to, or if you're happy here, stay here. And she had gone and she said thank you.
And the biggest thing to remember whenever there's a cross, this is why we call it an offering. A crossover is not forced.
Right, you
we
offer
didn't make them go. They choose to cross over. And so that's the biggest thing to remember and you come to that piece of, they're gone now because they're finally at peace and they chose it.
Well, I heard everything on there and I believe everything. I heard? Yes. That is yeah.
They were laughing about it being your first time.
Virgin. She said, yes, I'm a virgin. It's my first time. That is funny. That is something to laugh about.
I thought that was so neat.
Yeah. Then again, they are my family, and I wish they would have stayed. I'm happy for the results, and I just hope that nothing bad comes through. And if they do, I'll call you guys. You guys are awesome. So thank you. My thoughts are A+.
Rafi had exited, he'd actually indicated there was a reason he felt he needed to go back home. Home being Puerto Rico. September 2017. Natural disaster, one of the worst that would slam into Puerto Rico in Puerto Rico's history. Hurricane Maria. We literally did his exit interview about 2 weeks before this hurricane came up and slammed Puerto Rico. So he had to be there. His family was there. As time came by, as a funny way of revealing if our decisions are right or not. His instincts and his intuition are really coming in strong. They're growing with him, and I'm very proud to see, because a lot of the people on my team, sometimes I'll look at him as like my kids, he has intentions of coming back as soon as he takes care of business. Our hearts are kind of heavy right now because we're worried about him. Puerto Rico's without electricity. It's in a state of disaster, and I know he's a big guy. He'll take care of himself. He survived. He's making it all right over there. We've talked after the hurricane had passed. It's tough over there, but he's a strong one. So we look forward to having him come back. He mentioned that he wants to re-up and sign back up with Paranormal Endeavors upon his return. Lights on for him. Now just a waiting game.